Welcome everyone, I'm Nancy Champion, and in this video I will show how I painted Water's Edge. This painting features a heron and cattails in my dimensional acrylic painting style, using negative painting to reveal the heron with backlighting. If you like this video, please click to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new ones. Thanks for watching. In this painting, I was inspired from walks along wetlands to paint a great blue heron, the elegant, predatory large bird that frequents wet areas. Their patience to hold still lends to great photos of them along the water's edge. The subject is defined by the sunlight on the cattails and the bright water behind the bird. I created a simple plan in a quick sketch. After studying several photos of herons, I sketched and enlarged the heron on newsprint first. Then I used the newsprint as a pattern to cut out the stencil and bird shape in cardboard. I quickly used the cutout to see the position of the bird on the canvas in different locations, and realized the best was the orientation on the left, seeming to walk right into the composition. I traced the heron with watercolor pencil and rendered the rest of the composition. I textured and sculpted the heron, cattails, grasses, and leaves using stencils and palette knives, skipping around the composition to allow areas to dry before applying more texturing paste. I focused on the heron first and then the cattails, and then used the grasses and foreground to point to the heron. I used an old dental tool to carve the details and clean up the edges after the paste dries. During the underpainting step, I did it in 2 steps. First, I painted the canvas and all the textured areas orange. Second, I painted using yellows, greens, and reds the cattails in multicolored stripes behind the heron. During the Notan step, I concentrated on rendering all the medium and dark areas in the composition with purple. This step rendered all the textured areas. Light areas in the composition are not painted. In the palette and paint step, I added red to my usual palette and pre-mixed greens, blues, and grays. I painted the medium tones all around the painting and concentrated on painting the heron, the star of the composition. In the sparkle and shine step, I concentrated on heron details, painting the halo of light around the bird's shape, or backlighting. I used the plants and foreground grasses to point to the bird. The cattails are rendered by painting the negative space, the water. I pre-mixed the blue paint for the water and painted small sections, smoothing the edges throughout the process. This revealed the cattails. The foreground water was darker blue and with other colors for reflections. I stepped back from the painting frequently to see the results and make slight adjustments. I overlaid whites, brights in the water to make it ripple and move behind the heron. I also added the brightest and lightest colors all around the composition to bring it to a conclusion. I paint to revisit a moment in time, escape, and give you the feel of place. Thanks for watching.